Hey, I hope everyone got the message. I tried to give a 2 hour notice, but we'll see what happens, okay? So I'm going live. Let's see what we're going to do tonight because it is hot and really just a crazy damn night again. And let's see if YouTube works because it's been acting up all day, probably from the solar flares. I hope I get that right. So anyway, I'll wait till somebody comes into the room, or I'll just do my damn tarot cards by myself. Have a drink. It's Friday night. And shit's not right. So anybody got a question? Let me know. I did Summerwell's reading again. I did get the initials. I think it was DJ or JD. Let me see what I got. DJZ. And I switched my trump cards. The Aleister Crowley deck. And I did Michael again. And that didn't look good at all. So anyway, if anyone else has any new cases, hi Misty. So I took the old deck that I had and did the alphabet again. Instead of doing what they suggested, I just put A, B, C, D, E, F, G all the way down to, Z. And it might work. You got to really be like in the spirit to do it. So otherwise, let me mix the old deck up. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 decks. I don't know where the dark deck is, but I got 4 decks of Toph decks. So if you have any questions, let me know. And if you have your tarot cards, get them out. So let's see what's going to happen. I did one last week because I've been, really sick again with the back shit. And I thought I was going to be doing better, but I'm not. Been trying, though. My leg gave out on me, so that's not good. Hopefully, I dropped this deck. Is it too dark in here? I need to lighten it up. Can you see all this deck? Is it bright enough? If not, I'll turn the overhead light on. But this is my millennial deck. They're kind of hard to read. And but they're really pretty to meditate on and with the sigil. So I kind of like them. And but they are kind of hard to read. And then I have my newer deck, but now they're old because I've been using them. But I got them all seasoned and working right. Took a while. Took really a long time for the mini deck to start working right. What was I saying? I forgot. Oh, I did a reading on what's going to happen when the kids go back to school. September, because with all the fucking problems the world's having right now, and if you have small children, and of course you're not allowed to say it on social media, but we're being guinea pigs with this injection shit. And of course I got mine because of my breathing problems. But now I might have to have a booster shot. The second one swelled my arm up and I had a rash all going down it, right? It went away, but it was like, oh my God, am I going to die? But, they're saying young people having heart problems and shit. But, what's going to happen in September when all the kids go back to school and the flu breaks, they're all going to be wearing masks and shit. And they've already said it's not safe for the children that get shots. But if you check my videos out, 4 5s came up. I've never seen that happen before. Even when I'm like picking the pick 3 and shit, right? And 5 5 5 5 came up, and then 5 up at the top. And I'm thinking, oh my God, so much stress on people as it is. The price of food's gone sky high. The price of fucking wood's gone sky high, and of course gas is going up, and you know it, right? So and then but school supplies are okay. So they're going to act like, it's okay until, if they're demanding government workers to go get the shots, if you want your job, what do you think they're going to do with the little children? So that's fucking insane. So anyway, it is dark. Hold on. I'll turn the light on. Everybody grab a drink while I'm gone. Ow. See how hard it was for me to get up on my leg? All right, hold on, Sassy. Don't spill nothing. How about now? Is that better? That's the better. Is it cozy? Hopefully the computer doesn't fall down. I started working on a new painting. I went back to painting. It's not as pretty as my other paintings, but I started painting again. So I mean, it's good that I'm sitting in a chair, and it just hurts when I look down and try to do those flowers and shit. But I gotta start working those muscles, especially at my age when women start losing that bone density and muscle in their legs. I'm getting old, people. Is it fun? Not really. Not really. Wished I had known to treat my better body better, when I was younger, but I had fun. Get a drink if you drink. All right, so I have stopped watching the summer well stuff because it went crazy with the interviews. I mean, really crazy. What do you all think about it? We know they're all nuts. Really, And I just stopped watching it, so I have not been on YouTube for about a week. Seems like a month, but it's only been a week. By the way, in case you missed my other videos I did, I made candles and I've already gone through them because of all this, money spells I was trying to do. I made my candles out of the crystals I found, which was fun. But I couldn't carry them. I had to make my brother-in-law do it. And this one, I was thinking, if I get more of them, maybe I should sell them on Etsy or Etsy, whatever the hell it's called. Hey, Sassy. Y'all see little Sassy. Don't be humping the pillows behind my back like you did in that one video. So, have y'all heard anything else that, that's close to solving Summer Wells or Michael Vaughn at all? Or anything at all? Let's smoke on YouTube, but you didn't see it. You didn't see nothing, right? So, oh, you would buy one? Oh, I'd only charge you like $5, They were just fun to make, especially fun to find. I wish I could find the really big ones like I got behind me. I don't know if you can see them way, 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 way back there. Move my damn head out of the way. See how big my head is? See the big ones? You can't see it. They're like this big, and my nephew gave them to me, but we can't make a wand out of one that big. But they're so clear, it's really pretty. And of course, I did find some pyrite. They say there might be gold in all the pyrite. Fool's gold. So, do y'all have any tarot decks, or do you want any questions? And why the hell have they not found Summer Wells yet? I think they might have moved her. And when I say they, I'm thinking about one of those motherfucking men on the property. And I'm thinking it's the guy he pissed off at work that snuck on the property and been on the property. I mean, these motherfuckers don't know who the hell's on their property at night. And obviously those kids are running whenever they want to. I mean, like that one, I forget his name, Mike, the guy that was doing the interviews with the father. Like he was saying, when it comes to the person that kidnapped her, they're not saying like an innocent. I mean, like a somebody just came along and kidnapped. They're talking about somebody that knows the family, and that's what I'm saying. That Candace lied about. Oh, I seen her. I will walk into the house and go down in the basement. So she put the blame on her sons instead of herself. And like he was saying, or one of the cops did, I don't remember which one, was saying, well, she might have been passed out with her mother doing drugs and forgot what time it was and then finally woke up. How does a hospital catch on fire? The hospital in Toronto is, Firing State. I'm sorry. Duh. Maybe I ought to get my glasses on and stop drinking. Yeah, I know people that are working at John Hopkins because I'm in Baltimore, Maryland, which is like the worst place to be, and East Coast, and right next to the DC politician liar actors. Because on the West Coast you got the actors, but you got the beaches. But on the East Coast you got the politician liars, um, and then you have the slums. But yeah, they're making all the workers, if you want your job, to go get vaccinated, and that's no shit. So they're trying to do that. I mean, even in retail stores, it's going to be really close to that. I hope my eyelashes don't fall off while I'm here talking to y'all. But yeah, every damn day is you turn on the news and it's the virus, the virus, and the virus. That's what I'm saying about September. When the kids get back to school, are these kids going to get it? And the whole, how it spreads like the flu, like they tried to get us with the swine flu or whatever the hell they had, and people started to get vaccinated, and they said, "Oh, we ran out of the vaccine. Oh, don't worry about it," and everybody stopped dying. But it's always like 6 kids died in Texas this week, and then blah blah blah. You know, so what the hell are they going to do, and what are they up to? And now they're saying we might need a third. They don't even know what the fuck, right? And really, I should be quitting. I tried quitting smoking 3 times last week. I quit for 3 days, and I got so desperate because I really didn't have any filters because I roll my own. I was smoking it from an actual bowl because I can't smoke weed anymore, which I really do need to start smoking weed more. I know you live in Baltimore. Yeah, I need to move somewhere else, right? No, I did live in like Northern Virginia, Herndon, Virginia. I did live in South Carolina for a while, which is really nice, but it was like boring as shit at the time when I was younger. I was in my 20s. There was like no men in town because they're all like military. And, I was working for a department store, a fancy department store selling Giorgio perfume. Easy job, and made commission on it, but it was like no men in town at all. It was really boring. It's kind of like when you take a vacation to Myrtle Beach. There's nothing to do at nighttime. The place closes down literally. I mean, the whole town, except for that little Ferris wheel shit that they have on the boardwalk. The whole place closes down at like 8 o'clock. You go there for like 10 o'clock dinner. There is no place to eat dinner. And I got crab legs. They gave me frozen those Alaskan crab legs. They were cold as shit. I was like, man, you're right on the damn ocean. And I'm, from East Coast, man. It's like, give me a crab cake. Guess what? I asked the seafood lady at Giant today how much is, a container, a pound of crab meat now? $40 freaking. $40 for crab meat. And lobsters going for $10 a pound. I'm like, I'm through. That's insane. That shit's in that. Why? What the hell? I mean, there's a big war right now on meats. They want us, and fruits and vegetables are sky high too. If you have a place to grow your food, I would start growing it in the house. I'm telling you, it's outrageous. And don't like grow stuff that has no vitamins in it. Grow the good shit. I mean, it is really bad. I love the South. It's beautiful and beautiful people. But Northern Virginia, it was very mixed when I went to beauty school there and went to high school there. And it was very mixed then. They started bringing in the Iranians and the Persian people. And they used to talk about me. I was the assistant manager at a haircutter working there when I was like 19, 18. And they used to talk about me and say, "Oh, we talking about you." Right. I was like, okay, talk about me, right? But yeah, they're very mean people. Some of them, and they don't clean. They have their husbands do it or something. I don't know what the fuck, but yeah, they were crazy. They were crazy. But and then also, there's a lot of Spanish people. There's a lot of Korean people, and it's just totally mixed in Northern Virginia, Arlington, Fairfax, Herndon, Reston. And then, but it's a booming place, booming place. And then of course DC, it's just so congested. And then, It used to be party time in Georgetown, and and then it ended. It's like, you got to grow up. But yeah, I had some good times. The house where they filmed The Exorcist is there and all that. That was fun. We ought to go to a haunted house. I live right up the road from a graveyard. Y'all want to drink? Raspberry ginger ale and vodka. It's delicious. So let's go back to who's fucking up the investigations on Summer Wells, and why haven't they found anything at all? But they found out a lot about his past. And who thinks maybe Jose was involved in it? He likes chicks with dicks. Shit. I don't believe that. He looks like a pedophile motherfucker to me. Yeah, I got the East Coast slang, and definitely from the East Coast now. And I definitely picked up like water instead of water. It's that's definitely East Coast. And but yeah, when you're down south, you can pick up an accent real fast. It's fun, you know. So anyway, where y'all from? Where y'all from? Because I'd like to move. I'd like to buy. With my old age, my sons are like 21 and 22 now. I'm thinking about getting a double trailer somewhere, but out of Maryland. I want to get the hell out of Crazy Town. This is like, but they do have good doctors in Maryland. The John Hopkins is the best. Lots of interns. I don't really have a doctor. I have interns. But I would definitely like to change and start traveling and seeing more shit. Definitely like to go visit the South again. Florida, lots of young people are moving and flocking into Florida right now. And I wish them luck because, September is when the hurricanes come, you know. But yeah, Northern Virginia is like really professional ass young people, very crazy people. Remember Elaine? What's her name? Elena Bobbitt. She was from Manassas, Virginia. I'm pretty sure I ran into her because she was a manicurist. I was working in a shop in Burke, Virginia. I'm pretty sure I met her before she chopped her husband's wiener off. And they wanted to send me to this one shop. They promised me to be manager and turn around and put me in an all Spanish shop. I don't speak Spanish. So I did try it. I did take it in 9th grade, but I cannot speak Spanish. You have to have somebody that speaks that language to you every day. And it's amazing. I used to know a guy whose older brother was from Tennessee, and he moved and married a woman in Italy. He could talk fluent Italian. And then when he talked English, he had this Tennessee accent. It was so weird. I was like, man, I still think your brother is like CIA or FBI or something. That's just weird. It's just really weird. But yeah, there is people out there that can speak many languages. But yeah, if I was young again, I would want to travel the world, and of course that's the freedom of the people. You should be able to go to Germany and Europe, and it's like wherever you want to go, but it's so damn expensive just to try. And now it's so fucking dangerous. I did a video last week about this woman who had killed her sister's children. She was taking care of a 7-year-old and I think a 5-year-old. And of course, the 7-year-old was like 21 pounds, and the 5-year-old was like less than that. But she had been driving around with their dead bodies in the trunk of her car since May of 2020. And this is in Baltimore, Maryland. And it's so crazy. And then the police actually pulled her over because of I think the registration on her car. She had a paper fake registration of West Virginia on her car, And they pulled her over, and they were just going to ticket her and tow the car away and let her go. And they said, do you need anything in the back of this trunk? And she's like, oh yeah, but I'm going to be famous in 5 days. And the cops are like, okay. So she goes to open the trunk, and the police officer actually smelt a foul odor. And when she opened it, there was maggots crawling in this one bag, and there was also a tote. I don't know how they shove these kids in totes, but that ought to be a law from Walmart or Target. If you buy totes and trash bags and ties and like cleaning bleach, all together like a shovel and shit, like red light, ask for an ID, right? Because they can trace it all back anyway, with but and cameras. But no kidding aside, she had 2 dead kids in the trunk of her car since May of 2020, driving around in a car with a fake registry and also no insurance. And they were going to let her go until they asked her, hey, you need anything? I mean, what the hell, dumbass? You didn't need nothing in that car. That would at least save her time to like run. So what does she do after the cop starts to look in the bag? She takes off running down the boulevard, and then of course they capture her. But she's not going to go to prison. She's going to go to the crazy farm in Maryland, the criminally insane. And it's male and female in the criminally insane anyway. You don't know who the nurses are to the patients. I've seen it. I know a couple of people that's been in there, right? But in Maryland, which is a fucked up state anyway, it's a little damn state that like goes up and then goes like this. And then right up here, you got the borderline of West Virginia, and then down here, Pennsylvania. And then up in Hagerstown, and then it goes down in hooks, and then there's another half that goes over this way because the water goes, it's so fucking crazy. And then over top the one part where you got Ocean City, Maryland, the beach, there's Delaware. The next to Delaware, the tiniest other little state is Rhode Island, which makes no damn sense, right? and what you really screwed up is if you're a truck driver, you got to pay for these tolls when you're driving. When we used to travel to Atlantic City and have oh wow, I got an extra $100, let's go road trip. On a Friday night, drink coffee, stay up all night. You lose in 15 minutes and then blinking, it was fun times, good times. And if you was lucky, they'd give you like a free meal, copy a meal or something. But those days are gone. Right, Sassy?
Yes, come here, babies. Come here. Come on, mommy loves you. Come here, fatties.
She's on a diet. I can't even pick her fat ass up.
Oh, poor fat pig. Oh, my God, you fat pig. Get up there. Right. Go sleep.
What was I saying? The good times, but yeah, you can't even afford the tolls now to get there. It would cost me like $4, $8, and then $4. I mean, it's like, or you take the crazy side around, But I don't know how the truck drivers do it. Really don't. I'd love to go visit Canada. I like to go live in Canada, and I love the trailer park, guys. So anyway, what do y'all want to ask tonight? Because I'm in a bewitching mood to find out some shit. And this Afghanistan bullshit again, that's crazy. There's no, who didn't know we were going to go back there as soon as he got into office? Now, I don't want to say or bitch, but anybody vote for Biden? Because that's like voting for Hillary and George Bush back in. And that's exactly what they did. They took them right back in there. Right, Sassy? And what good did it do? They still hate us. They still didn't change. And who sold them the guns? Probably us. Oliver North. Remember that crap? Not if you're from Canada, but that was a big thing. That was like 30 years back where they did this fake court thing about Oliver North, treason and stuff. But Yeah, I thought Summer would have been found. I remember, I don't know if y'all watched it, but a level change came up, and I said, "Oh my God, I hope it's when." It was like things to hope for, right? I hope they find her. And then I said, and watch it be that damn sheriff come out and say that we don't need y'all's help no more because he's bitching about so many psychics calling him and telling him, go look here, go look there. Which or I had a dream. I don't do that. But anyway, obviously there was a lot of people doing it. But it was like that was the level change. A level change is like when they're going to tell us something like that little girl Faye Swesnick, where they found her last year, I think. It's only been a year where one of the neighbors grabbed her out of her own front yard in Florida in the middle of the daytime at like 5:15, and they searched all the apartments, like they were like apartment row homes. They searched them with the dogs, and that's why I'm thinking one of his roommates might have been involved. And so they had to have known who he was because they didn't have fences up. People walking by, hey, how you doing? Oh yeah, my name's so and so, and so anyway, he just somehow got her out of the yard, and the mother wasn't paying attention. She was inside the house, and then all of a sudden the next day they find her dead in the woods. They already checked. Same with Braylon Nabel, where they already checked, but yet he's like days later found in the pool, and nobody's been arrested for that. But yet all the neighbors were screaming, the mother and her lover and grandma did it. They were all in the apartment, whether she was out there smoking or not. What it is they don't want to arrest three people for one murder because it only took one person to murder them. They got to find out, Otherwise, if you have three people in a murder thing, they're going to say, oh, so and so did it, and then so and so did it. It's like, I didn't do it, so and so did it. So yeah, they wind up losing cases. So it's like, so it's still up in the air. I mean, they found the body, but nobody's been around. There's no way that little boy jumped out the window, mysteriously took a walk all the way across the way, and fell in that pool that was had a fence and a deep enclosure to fall into the concrete and made it to the pool that they cleaned out, dumped out, and searched like 2 days before that. So it's crazy. When I did my summer thing, and I've done like 5 videos on her, and I didn't label it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just throw them out when I feel like doing it, or if I think something's changed. Sorry, my nose is itching. It's my perfect. I got a vacuum, is what it is. This is my chart in case I need to search a picture. It also helps if I have like a picture of the person when I'm doing a reading. But anyway, I did Summer's reading many times with 3 different decks when I do it, and they all keep saying she's to the north, little bit to the west, just like 5 degrees northwest from her house. And that would take you right to Grassy County. I wished I knew how. I really wish I found somebody that could help me figure out how I like when I'm live, split the screen in half and then pull it up for you all and show you the Google map. If anybody knows, please email me and let me know, or tell me now. I'll try it. But I'd love to do that because on the Google map, it's called Grassy County, and it's only like 20 miles to the north. And there's like this little pond with an open field and flowers and stuff. But it's not like all trees. It's like a little open area, and it's got this like pond right next to a big ass cliff. It's not a waterfall, but it's a cliff, and it's to the north, and then 5 degrees to the west. Yeah, I tried StreamYard once and it didn't even work. I was talking, hey man, how you doing? I would try and stream. I gotta practice again tomorrow. I tried StreamYard. I'm thinking I was live and was talking for a freaking hour about teaching people tarot cards. And it didn't even record. I was like, what the fuck? And I did it all over again, and it was bad anyway, right? I was like, figures, right? And I was thinking I was live, right? So anyway, you all gotta watch Mad Mystic sometime, Skywatcher. She's got her shit together, and she's ready to go when they all go back to school this year. Because you're gonna be stuck at home with those kids again. So always have a backup plan in case they shut down again. And she's got everything right, everything, and including a garden. Yep. But I keep saying, but now I'm why they haven't found her, because they went over the properties again, and I even actually have some people say, oh, there's a graveyard like directly from the house. They done searched it. Trust me, they got dogs there. However, if you go a little bit more to the east, there is another little lake, which I thought was the lake that they all went swimming in. It was, I mean, it was like she could walk. I'm sure the children could walk to it. And I don't know why the hell you let your kids go swimming in that dirty, nasty lake to begin with. That's terrible. I mean, I did that when we were children, but that's like, that was, I don't know. In Salisbury, Maryland, we used to find water holes and go jump in the stuff, and we'd have water moccasins and shit in it, but we lived. But we were in a group, my older sister, like she's 4 years older, my other sister, and then a couple other little friends in the neighborhood. We were always in a little pack. But it's still scary because we were like halfway across town, and my mother's like in her own little freaking world at home doing whatever the hell. And snapping turtles, exactly. Speaking of snapping turtles, I got Mr. Tuttles over there. He's swimming and listening right now. And it's a pain in the ass clean his tank. I feed him turkey, and he loves imitation crab meat and shrimp. But he goes after my finger. He's like, I think he's needs glasses or something. He's like, he goes like this and jumps for it, and he misses. And it's like he loves to catch the food right out of your hand because he's a snapping turtle. But he's only like this big. I mean, I've seen snapping. We brought a snapping turtle home that was like this big. And we were carrying it. It took like 8 of us to carry this thing. And we took it to our parents. We're like, hey, look what we found. Can we keep it? My father goes, no, put it down. It's a snapping turtle. And we're like, drop. Right. Poor little snapping turtle. Right. Yes, they can take a chunk out of you. Right. And in case y'all don't know and seen my other videos, I found a baby rat snake in my basement in a sticky mouse trap. The folding little mice traps with the sticky shit. Yeah, I actually put him in flour and got the sticky trap off of him, released him at the creek over there. But we have so many rats and mice in Baltimore, Maryland. And then you also have the other big rat black snake I saw weaving through the fence up in a tree. Who knew snakes get up in trees? So now I look up in trees too. No shit. But anyway, let's ask if Summer Wells is still, or let's just re-ask where she's at, because I think whoever took her moved her, and I have a feeling in my heart that if it's not Jose, then it's definitely one of the guys that Don fired or one of the neighbors. The neighbors sound really creepy, and I would, like I said, I haven't been watching. Hello from Canada. I haven't been watching that ex-cop guy, Mike something, off the cuff. I haven't been watching him because I can't take the drama shit about, oh, Don's pissed about this. And he said, what did he say? He had sexual relations with his stepsister, but not his little niece. But yet the niece was saying that, hey, yeah, you molested me too. So I was like, yeah. And was there molestation in the family? Probably it was starting. And that's why Candace was taking her with them, because you can't leave that little girl home with, what was it? 3 little boys? Right. I was thinking 4, but no, you can't leave them home with 3 little boys, especially one of the older. I'm not saying that They probably maybe not, but you don't never know. But the point is you can't do that. And then why was she leaving the little boys home alone? That don't you should. I mean, the truck's big enough to take them all. So yeah, but no. See, we went. I mean, I don't think that her and the grandmother did anything on the way home and then hit her. That doesn't make any damn sense. But then again, look what happened with that one crazy bitch that it was driving around with two dead niece and nephew in the trunk of a car since May of 2020, and nobody smelt it. You know, from a car. God damn, what the hell is happening with these people? You know, children, right? You know, kiss your children, keep them close. Yeah, it is really creepy. It really is. I'd love to see a porcupine. I used to have ferrets, but yeah, they're so much fun. But I'd love to have some more. And then of course I used to have birds, but I had to get rid of them. Anyway, let me concentrate. Yes, summer does need to be found. But I kept getting many times the Prince of Disc showing that she's in a field next to water, but it's an open field to the north. And I got my little sheet right here. In case y'all, I am a terrible teacher. Sometimes I do shit for just for the, so y'all laugh at me. But be serious. Ace of Wands represents the south. Ace of Cups represents the east. Ace of Swords represents the west. And Ace of Discs represents the north. I know I'm sloppy. But that's what I really wanted with the tarot cards. And for many years, there was no books out on it. And, you got to figure shit out on your own shit. But so at least now I can do some more direction. And also the star card keeps coming out, which the star card is from the North Pole, represents other things too, but kept coming up from the north to the south. And with Letitia's thoughts, that kept coming up, but I kept thinking that he was killed in the vehicle, and who knew that that bitch had him hidden in cars and was changing vehicles and parking and renting cars and shit. You would think those policemen were watching her closer. I mean, I don't get that at all, but I learned from that. I learned where I went wrong with the change. The chariot comes up. It also represents vehicle and home, but mostly vehicle. And with your tarot cards, you're in your mind, once you practice for a while, you perceive what the cards are telling you. And the cards were telling me vehicle, but I didn't realize she was changing vehicles. I think it was like this or that. But anyway, I thought that bitch was definitely possessed by evil spirits. I can't wait to see her in court. That poor child. Oh my God, she did many things to him, and what hate did she hide? And then acts like she's the greatest mother to her daughter. Kind of like Candace, right? I'm telling you, Candace is lying about I watched her go into the house. No, she was at her little grandmother's thing. So anyway, let's try it again. But I'm not getting it. And it's like somebody should have found her, but that day they changed something and something occurred. Shit, you can't. I mean, that's the way life is. If something changes, it can actually change, right? But everybody concentrate, and we'll ask, where is Summer Wells' body from her house? And I'll use my new deck first, and then the mini deck, and then my old deck. Okay. Oh, let me get a picture of her. It helps. And it comes up right immediately, right? Let's see. Summer Wells. I love this. Let's get a good picture of her. pretty little girl. And then now they're showing her teeth close up and all this. This poor baby. I hope she ain't, it's a poor little baby. Her teeth don't look that messed up. Let me tell you something. During the coronavirus, I had a tooth fall out eating candy. It literally, the whole thing, it wasn't even that loose. Just all of it came up. And then 3 months later, my right there was all infected, and I couldn't find a damn dentist that wanted to take me. So it's like, I don't want to hear about that. I'm sure a lot of people were going through that. Still are, right? So anyway, there's a picture of her. I'm going to concentrate. I can't shut the hell up. Where is Summer Wells' body from her house? North, east, south, or west? Where is her body? Please tell us where her body is. Poor baby. I'm sorry, this is my old deck first. This ain't my new deck. And I don't think I shuffled it too good because all these trumps are coming up. Let's see, I got an OEA. Now, it doesn't spell anything out that I know of. But anyway, where is her body at? Now, see, don't worry, we'll do the next one. The next deck better. But anyway, oh shit. Technical problems, son of a bitch. But anyway, damn, I need to get my shit together, right? I'm gonna get hate mail. You're unprofessional. All right, don't worry, I'll show you them. And before the damn thing falls. Okay, you sit there for a minute. It didn't give me a direction. However, one did come up. It's kind of like iffy. All right, so the reason why we're asking is the government, military, police, or father. And then truth revealed. So in other words, it's the police. And then where is she? Original thoughts. And they got to go over where they already went over, because you know how like someone else threw the body out there that they already looked for, right? Okay, anticipating and waiting. It's definitely been a long damn time, and upheaving, fearing, and so forth, and then sitting objectively, watching and waiting, and then gain and realizing where she's at. I mean, it's just like, they're still not giving us a definite answer. Where or when are they going to find them? And then children playing the hill, that represents the house, the hill. And then fighting against it, contesting and fighting, And then here we go again. The star, recognizing, and also north to south. Remember I said, if that was her house, north and a little bit to the west. Keeps coming up. And then things to take into consideration or things to change. Like, it's whoever's like investigating or telling them where to look and shit. So here we have change. Unless they change the direction and time, that it's been unprofitable. So somebody's fucking up. They seem to be going more to the south instead of the north. Decision and timing. Oppression, that's not good, because they're not going nowhere. Debauchery and timing, and it's just like getting really old. And then this is what we need. We need new ideas. But let's try again another deck. But it's getting warmed up, because once you get them the cards to start talking, it'll keep on going, right? So let's try the new deck. That was my old deck. I was, as soon as I saw the old ass stuff on the back, I realized, oh no, this is my new deck. But yeah, I only like using this deck because I'm so used to it. Oh, okay. If anybody has anything, say, go ahead now, and then we'll ask again. Okay. But yeah, it's like even if I fucking had a name come straight out, they're not gonna believe it. God, if I pick up the phone and call them, they're not gonna believe it, right? So a while back, because I've been doing this off and on for a year, I had a couple people where, out of respect of the family, kept my mouth shut. Also, they could come kill me because the murderer was still out there. Right. But a couple people said to me, why are you doing this? Because what's the point of it if you're not like finding them? Like when I did Faye, it's like, oh, level change. Yeah, she's dead. I mean, I'm not. It's not going nowhere, right? Yeah, peroxide helps with my hair. I got dark roots, right? Mark's here. Oh my God, I don't have no any. Oh, I don't have no shoes on, and I need my nail. Oh my God, shut up and just shut up, Mark, and just concentrate, or we'll have to block you. We're talking about a little girl that's disappeared. A little girl. Okay, we'll talk about your problems and do a reading on you in a minute. Okay, so everybody look at her picture. And let's see if we can actually see if it comes up again. I have a feeling they might have moved her further away. But what do you all think? Who do you think did it? Do you think one of the neighbors did it that was been on the property before? When they say a stranger, they mean actual, like somebody who drove down the road at the right time and spotted her. Yeah, we know it's not a stranger person. It's somebody that's been there before. And I'm sure these people partied with people, during the coronavirus, right? As much as I hate my neighbors, I know them. Well, actually, I have nice neighbors, well, except for them. But they're new. But they had a dead lamb's head in the trash. And I really thought it was a weird looking skull, but that's another story altogether. So everybody close your eyes and concentrate, okay? Summer Wells, where are you? North, east, south, or west from your house? Where is your body? God, I wish they'd find her. Then again, she could be alive in somebody's basement, chained up. Where is your body? But the cards would have said that. Remember Sylvia Brown said that wrong on the TV about that one girl that was with the two other girls in that psycho's house. Where is your body? It's not giving me a direction again. So I'm thinking they might have moved her. I hope, don't fall. Okay. So the first three is why I'm asking the question or answering the personality of the question. Okay, communication and timing, the magus, which also represents trickery, but mostly timing. And then the queen of death, she's looking down and see how it's in a field. She has made it to the top. She's looking down. And abundance of things overflowing. Like, is she in water now? And did they have a lot of rain? So abundantly, there's problems going on, but the worst thing is death and destruction, interference, paranoid, prison, and then communication of a couple, usually a couple. But so communication, if someone is they are gonna find her and they are gonna be pressing charges. Emotionally open and swept away with ideas, emotionally, when they find her, of course, and the cups are closed, even though they have water in them, because it's a cup card, emotional. But You see how they're closed up like a container? But then this represents a lake. But yet she's not in a lake, she's near a lake. And then also the Queen of Cups, which is a water sign. And then a lot of people think she died the day at the lake. It's possible they moved her to that lake, but I don't think it's the family. But anyway, Taurus the builder, okay? And then movement when working, okay? And remember that the Prince of Wands kept coming up earlier with the red vehicle, but Taurus the builder is the one that's got her. And he, like I said, this is things to take into consideration or things that might change. I think he moved her. And then look, change. So that is me and my emotions reading into the cards. See what I'm saying? That it projected my thought on that. When I told you, I think they might have moved her. Well, we knew that, but otherwise it would tell me. I'm not getting a direct answer anymore. Okay, the Hangman, redemption and sacrifice. Of course, death, but she could be in water. And the decision to time and propel to move. Remember, here we go again with it going towards the south. But so did they move her to the south and then finished arrangement where end of the situation? So apparently somebody's moved her more to the south. It'd be a miracle if she is alive. Let's try the mini deck. So things have changed, but I still think it might be one of the neighbors that moved. I forget, they did the interview and mentioned their names. Did anybody watch that knows the neighbor's name and stuff? Thank you, Mark. Did anybody watch the videos on it? Yes, there was a lamb's head in my neighbor's trash, and the rats ate like a hole in a damn. But they're Turkish, is what they told the police, because my sister called and she said, I just can't. I showed her a picture of it. I should post it. I have a picture on my phone of it, and we're thinking, oh my God, that doesn't look like a lamb's head, and there's no eyes, there's no fur, there's no blood, there's nothing. It's just a skull. But anyway, let me concentrate again. Here's the mini little deck. And then once you get used to the little mini deck, they're really fun and easy to carry around. And, when you're out with friends and stuff. And I'm surprised my friends ain't shut up. Need my reading? I need a money spell. I know everybody needs a money spell. This has been a shitty damn month. And the solar flares. It's so crazy. It's fucking up my internet, TV, and everything. My mind. Anyway, concentrate. Stacy, shut up. Where is Summer Wells? North, east, south, or west? Did they move her? Is there more than one involved? I mean, there's many questions, but I still think it's that motherfucker that lived near there, or the neighbor, and the one that moved. And they said something about him. He had a red truck. So, or the mysterious Juan who likes chicks with dicks. Poor Summer Wells. We need to find you, baby. Bring you home. Summer Wells, where are you from your house? North, east, south, or west? Where are you? And when you concentrate, you want to, it helps with a picture of someone else's hand if you're doing a reading of the person. I don't do that pick a significator or who's somebody that represents you. You don't have to do all that with this deck. You can it'll show who's who, but especially like the either the color of the hair or how they act, or etc. It's different, but. And I also don't shuffle the cards like this when like a lot of other readers do. It ruins your deck, and I don't understand how that would even be magic. But let me concentrate now. Summer Wells, where are you? North, east, south, or west from your home? We need to find you. Worried upside down, combination and breaking free of this. Ideas in combination and setbacks and worried and upside down crazy shit's happening. Yeah. Oh, her picture went off. There you go. So worried upside down, setbacks, combination of forces brought negativity. So you think the guy moved her? Well, we know he moved, so maybe he moved the body. So anyway, fertility and movement. Journey by land, water untrustworthy. And then new beginnings. Okay, here's an ace. Now look, I said originally it was telling me to the north. So now it's saying water. And Ace of Cups is to the east. And there she is. She's east from the house, the hill, the children playing. And you know they've had to look there. The question is how far, right? The whole question, everybody's wondering. Everybody's looking for you, girl. Disappointment and loss where they can't find you. Healing and resting in a field, you know? So he's like healing, resting, not, problem's not going nowhere, it's resting. So she's resting in a field. And now it's saying to the east from her house. But the thing is how far, right? Objectivity and research overflowing and its power held. And then sitting objectively, watching and waiting. And victory there. So hopefully they search that way, right? Involuntary changes, the hangman again, water. And defeat and loss. And then travel and vehicle. I think he moved her again. Yep. That's what I think. Well, maybe they'll find you this time. They're not giving up. They're not giving up at all. I don't know how I got one card upside down. So, changes are changes you made may not be saved. Leave sight. What changes? I didn't make no changes. What the? See how they gotta fuck with my head. Anyway. Oh, neighbor Jackie. Oh, that's it. Jackie Dobbs. JD. That's it. What did I say? My notes were. Because I was thinking it was Juan backwards, but no, it's a DJ Z. JD. I think it was JD. What do you think, Summers? Think it was JD? Let's ask. Yeah, very suspicious. And, it's not, how did she get out of the basement? She never was in the basement. The mom, Candace, never watched her go in. You really think, but she's saying she did because otherwise she'd be a bad mom. Oh, I saw her go in. Right. I bet you that girl was running that, area rampant when she felt like it. I don't think Candace was watching those kids or house cleaning anything. Right. I think mom got home with her pills and they was like, making arrangements and doing whatever. And she said, all right, go on, Summers, go on in. But she didn't watch her. So she put the blame on the boys. Saying, oh, yeah, they saw her. Yeah, so we don't know what the kids said anyway, right? I'm glad you retract that message, Mark. So let's ask her. Did Jackie Dobbs, thank you for reminding me of who the fuck that was. Did Jackie Dobbs take you? And she'd be, used to seeing him or whatever, because I'm sure he's been on that property. And the dogs would have been used to him too. And I got robbed. After I had surgery, I had things put in my ears. My son's friends decided to rob me in the daytime and while he was at school. I thought it was him sneaking in the house. They gave my dogs pepperonis. The dogs never barked. I thought I heard a woof. But I had the TV playing upstairs and was laying in bed, relaxing and recovering. And yeah, they stole, went through the basement, stole their laptops and shit. But we figured it out at press charges, knew who the hell did it. But that's how sneaky some people are. You know, they think they're gonna get away with shit. But yeah, all it takes is throwing a couple snacks to the dogs. All 12 of them, or 20 of them, how many dogs they had. I'm sure that if that guy was on the property before, then they would have let him pass again. Jackie Dobbs. I'd like to know more about him. Anybody know if he's got a record? There's a couple people here from Canada. Uh-oh, cards are messing up. Anybody know if Jackie Dobbs and where he went? And was he the one with the red truck? All right, let's see. Summer Wells, did Jackie Dobbs take you, the neighbor? Did Jackie Dobbs take Summer Wells? I need to really concentrate on this question, right? Wow, the East came up again. Was the neighbor to the east or west of the house? I don't know. I guess it doesn't really make a difference. But anyway, the Fool comes up, which could represent original thoughts, spiritual, blah blah blah, but childlike, child, and then the hill, the house. See what I was saying about children playing in the top of that area house, and then look, we have the Ace of Cups to the east again. Also can represent water, but mostly to the east. The question itself. Victory there. She breaks free from negativity and thoughts, right? So, yeah. Is it negative to think that the Jackie Dobbs did it? Worried and setbacks. And then the question, I'm sure they sat there and questioned him, but how bad? And then it's been involuntary and it hasn't gone anywhere. Oh, okay. So they've already checked him, and his name's Tony. I still think that Dobbs sounds like devious anyway, right? Mr. Dobbs. Am I pronouncing it right? Dobbs or Dobbs? So anyway, I did get DJ that came up. You know, it's kind of backwards, but it did come up. And then, of course, that would be Juan's. What was Juan's last name? It would be JD too, right? That's kind of weird. I think. Would it be JD? Y'all can see my paint cans in the background, my oil paints. Anyway, so things that take into consideration combination. Was there more than two? Defeat and lost upside down. That would still be to the east. And then healing and resting, you know, in the field. So he got her in the field again, but or neighbor that could represent that too. But overflowing again emotionally and power held, and them finding her from the house and disappointment and loss. So I don't know. I really don't think then it was Dobbs, but I still kind of know that I still in my heart I think it's somebody that's been on that property. Like, but then they also said there was men working. I don't think the family did something with this poor little girl. Let's ask the new cards. Was it Jackie Dobbs? Did Jackie Dobbs take Summer Wells that day? Did he take you? Oopsie. 1, 2, 3. Once again, original thoughts, realizing and gain there, and vehicle of the home. So, I think he did take her. I trust these cards. Okay, here we go again. Vehicle or home. So, okay. Realizing, gain there. So, yes. And then the question was, did he take her? Take, movement. And then original thoughts. So, there's the Fool card again. Okay, and then we have the Hermit card, not participating, golden, like taking her by the hands, and then the dogs. See that? That's really creepy. Legal problems, judgment, legal problems, and completion being held. Is he being held for something else or recovery? Completion, recovering. Is Jackie Dobbs being questioned or being held for something else, breaking the law? That's a good question. I wonder what vehicle do you drive? Cruelty, lies and deception, bloodshedding. I mean, cruelty. He slays as fast as he creates an energy. See, I still think it was him. And things taken into consideration, lure, courage back, man. Truth revealed, healing and resting in the field, and then peace there. Oops, sorry. Sorry. Peace there. So that's telling me yes, it is Jackie Dobbs. And look, you could hit the lottery with these three cards if they came up. Look, success and timing, growth, foundation of the home. Yes. Children at play. Yes. The son. Yes. I think he took her. And I hope he fucking gets what he deserves. Fucking nasty fuck. But I think he moved her. Why? I don't know. Because he's a sick fuck. Why would he move her? He was the guy with Elvis the dog. He's got a dog named Elvis. I'm lost there. Yeah, but maybe it was like the other guy was in the truck and they knew it. Do they know each other? You know, if would you say the other guy that had the red truck lived right there too? I wonder if he knew him. And or worked for them, or you know, or worked for. I wonder more about Jackie Dobbs and what he did. You know, everybody got grab a drink or get out your glass. I'll give you some. Come on, I'll pour some. No, I ain't gonna drink all this tonight. But it's raspberry ginger ale mixed with vodka. It's pretty good. I like the carbonation. Everybody, oh, my back hurts. Everybody grab a cigarette and let's have a discussion about this. So who else could it be? I don't think the family did it. Then again, I'm usually right on that with the other people I've done in the past. I'm really thinking about checking out this Jackie Dobbs and find out more about him. I mean, it's possible that there was two people involved and the other guy really didn't know what the other one was doing, right? But they've definitely been on that property. He is an older man because I thought he was a young guy. I don't know, you know, but there's something to do with one of the people that used to live right near there. And they also said that there were some types of workers that was near there too. Is there any other more cases we need to look at? And then poor little, once again, another 5-year-old Michael Vaughn, right? Oh man, you can't even, oh my God, you cannot even turn around and fart and leave your kids. You got to take them everywhere. I'm not kidding, right, man? You got to take them with you to the bathroom. You just never freaking know nowadays. I mean, they are snatching the kids left and right. Snatch grabbing. Oh, I used to have a lawnmower. This was years back, and I live in the county, right? My son came in for 15 minutes to take a break. 15 minutes. I said, oh, what are you doing inside? You're supposed to be cutting the grass. Oh, no, I need to take a break, drink. It's hot out there. And damn, did somebody pulled up in the back alley, popped their trunk, came in my yard, and took the lawnmower within 15 minutes. And they're chasing them down the road. They didn't even think to take the license plate. And I'm sitting there calling the cops saying, oh my God, my kids are chasing somebody that stole our lawnmower. And I'm not worried about the lawnmower. I'm thinking the guy's going to stop and beat the shit out of them or something, right? I mean, it was like, fucking A, man. 15 minutes, and yeah, that's all it takes. That's all it takes. He changed his appearance the next day. What did he do? Yeah, we need to Google him. Yes, I do. I keep an eye on children. I love children. I just love, they're happy. I want all the children to be happy and play and not be stressed out, right? It's like the 21 Pilots song, the good old days. Yeah, it can happen anywhere. For women too, don't go near like vans and weird looking vehicles that you can't see inside. You know, if you parking, you never know. It's getting crazy, and they do. They have there's an old video on YouTube about in Baltimore where they had this white van where it's got like shackles on the inside, where they were actually picking people up and kidnapping them. And that was like 7 years ago. You know, I mean, it's like, now who's Tony Harmon? Oh yeah, okay. He's the one that was trying to kidnap that 12-year-old. Is that Tony Harmon, the one that right near there, or did he do something else? Yeah, there's a guy that was in Kingsville that tried to grab a 12-year-old cutting the grass, but yet he had somebody else was driving. He wasn't alone, right? So and then in Brooklyn there was a older actually it was this guy's father, a 20-something-year-old guy who was nuts driving a car, and right on the streets of Brooklyn a mother's walking with like a young baby she's holding and two other older kids like 5 and 7, and the guy parks car and just goes and grabs the 7-year-old and he's trying to shove him in the car, and his father's like, I don't know what the hell he's doing, but I mean, it's like that. Is that who you're talking about with Tony Harmon? He tried to kidnap the 12-year-old in the daytime. Because somebody asked me counting down to goodness. What the hell is that? We're set to restart your schedule. Oh man, I might have to go. They're ready to update my damn computer. I keep putting off shit. It might go off on me, people. Tony tried to kidnap the boy. Yeah, the 12-year-old, right? So I guess he's still being held. Yeah, but how far did anybody figure out where Tony actually lived at? I mean, it's possible he was driving by and found her, but you would think that he knew somebody. Like, you know, remember that road doesn't end. There's other people that live on that road, not many, but like, remember there was somebody that said, oh, they party and they're druggies and shit like that. But so it wasn't like they were all alone up on that hill. But I'm still thinking that Dobbs had something to do with it. Dobbs is a young guy. Somebody just said he was an older guy. The neighbor was older. So he was renting a place from the other guy, right? Is that the one? And then there was also the weird, strange guy that the father, Don, said that he had the fire and he was on the property like the day before. So it's like these people know where they live, and like when they probably were on friendly basis, they were partying with these people if they partied, right? Or believe me, somebody if they're into children, I was like, yeah, I'll come party with you. Just check out your children, what you got. And oh my god, I can't believe the rumors where they were saying with the interview that it looked like somebody was watching porno when I came in there. It was like, okay, look, they didn't have to give you the interview. And even if Don was hiding, it's like, okay, he didn't want to be on your interview, but Candace said, yeah. I mean, I don't see any like weird shit about that, but it was like, okay, it's like, no, that was weird, but they'll start anything to like, did he do it, and shit like that. But I mean, it's just weird. But yeah, I think we ought to find out does anybody know where Dobbs moved to? I'm sure they haven't found him by now. But then again, they said that one of them said something about Jose. Um, they said that the grandmother took him back to North Carolina, but someone else said no, he's in Utah. So he has been in Utah, which I was like, say, what's that mean? You know, But anyway, yeah, my email is the same as ItisiStacy@gmail.com. So yeah, but it's all on low caps. It is ItisiStacy, and I don't know why I'm on the low algorithm of YouTube. So it's like, yeah, they don't bring my shit up. But then again, I don't do this all the time, and I'm just starting out. I've only been on like this for like what going on, and I've had like 3 surgeries since I've started a year ago. So, but yeah, thanks for yeah. Please send me a link. I'd like to find out more about it. Yeah. Oh, and definitely a dude. I just can't put up with that one cop, and then being on the chat with 2,000 people watching it. Might have been more than that. I think at one point he had 8,000 people watching it, and then one night he had members only, and I was like, "Okay, fuck yourself, really? Members only? Huh?" I was like, what's the point of that? Because even if I tried to type a message in, you can't, they make you wait 15 minutes anyway for you to send another one, right? So anyway, fuck. But yeah, remember I did one case of that one little boy that's still missing in Canada. Where the grandmother turned her back on him. A cute little boy. And now that the parents are separated, but I was thinking, okay, the grandmother knows more than what the hell. You either forgot. It takes longer than a second. If you bend down to sassy, what are you doing? And, oh my God, where'd my kid go? Unless you on a busy New York City street. How the fuck could your kid get snatched that fast? Or a busy shopping mall like that poor little boy with Adam Walsh. Somebody beheaded him. Sick fucks, man. I mean, to a child. There is these sick motherfuckers out there, and they shouldn't be in prison. They should be tortured. And I, for one, would buy rocks. I would buy a basket of rocks just to throw at some of these motherfuckers. We don't need an executioner. We just buy rocks and just throw the goddamn shit out. That would work. I'm sure that all the rocks would kill them, and we don't have to feel guilty about being an executioner because everybody threw a rock at them. But yeah, I think that if you are found guilty of doing something like that to a child, why should we keep you in prison? No, let's not do the easy, humane way of putting them to sleep in a chair. Let's torture them. But yeah, nobody wants to be an executioner. But I'm sure there is somebody who would take the job out there. Right? But yeah. This is the year where it's got to stop. However, they are busting left and right these sex trading places, and what's going on with that? My cigarette went out again. Uh, yeah, I think it's a possibility that we're on the right track with Dobbs. I was joking before when somebody said to me in the live chat about that other guy with the missing aunt, um, Rose. That Chris, I forget his last. I'm not good with names. Chris somebody. I said, yeah, jokingly, yeah, we solved the case. Yeah, I was joking about that. But was he involved? Of course, her husband's name was Chris too. So who knows? Right, Sassy. But yeah, that's a weird coincidence that they had a sister. Her sister disappeared, so they're used to this in that family. The grandmother just packs up and moves. She couldn't take no more. These people should never have done any interviews. They should have got a lawyer and a private investigator and start searching themselves. That way, if a cop or the sheriff says you can't go out and look, the lawyer said yes, they can. They legally have the right to go search where they want to go. Right? Tell me I can't go look for my child? Fuck. Huh. I would be banging on doors. And like little Faye, remember they were banging on doors, and the one roommate was home, which this is weird. And then the dogs didn't smell nothing. They lived right behind little Faye's house. And the next day they found her, even though they searched that park right by the trash cans in the community, all right? They searched right there, and then they found her dead. And then the other guy they found in his apartment that sliced his neck. So it's like maybe somebody was involved in that, like, I don't know, his roommate? That was weird. And where was her body at? Even if she was in a car, a trunk, you think the dogs would smell it? So he put her in the trunk and then took her some, and then walked back to his. Oh yeah, you can search my house, but then wouldn't the dog smell that she'd been there? So yeah, maybe the dog scents aren't, don't work as much as they're telling us. Yeah, stone them to death. I would pay $5 a rock. Right, Mr. Toddles? This turtle goes to town every night. He rearranges and push. I'm surprised he ain't broke the tank. And he's only like this big, But he arranges the whole damn rocks. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get off before my computer wants to update the shit. But I'm going to try to come back on again. And because a lot of people bitch at me because I haven't been on. But anyway, let me read this. Brian Lattis, psychic, said Tony Hammond and another older guy took Summers. Is Tony Hammond the one that's that was the one that was driving around and tried to take the 12-year-old. And another guy was driving around but they didn't arrest him. Same like the guy in Brooklyn. There was another man, his father, driving with them, and all of a sudden, I mean, that's a weird coincidence of timing that it might have been the same damn day. I'm gonna have to search on that. But a guy in Brooklyn just grabs a kid off the street, tries to put him in the car, and the father's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" No. Of course, they arrested the guy, and they were saying, yeah, he was acting weird and blah, 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 and they took him to the mental hospital. But it's like, okay, people gone mental. I know people that are mental and schizophrenics, but all of a sudden you get something in your head. I think I'll steal a kid today. What the fuck is that about? Or there's more money on these kids' organs that we know of, and that's what's going on, or something like that. I don't think it's just sex trading. I think it might be the organ shit. I don't know. That's unfucking believable. And trying to grab a 12-year-old, they're pretty big, pretty heavy. They're gonna fight back in the middle of the damn daytime, right? Yeah, it's like that's just fucking weird. Anyway, somebody email me and let me know how I go on your StreamYard and how I can like share the screen and show you all without like disconnecting shit. And I even looked it up on YouTube, like how do I do this? I still don't know. And I have that editing It's not. I think it's Vegas something 17 or something. I forget what it is. I don't know how to do it. I don't edit shit. I just. And somebody said to me the other, "You say too much." Yes, yes, I do. When I run out of what the fuck I'm thinking about, right? Yeah, they have this place in Florida where they do have sexual predators that live among themselves in a community. But it's like, what if a little child's ball just happens to go over there that comes in the community? Well, because child molesters and rapists are getting out faster than murderers. Then again, some depends on what judge you get and what lawyer you get. There's men that doing more time for drugs and like beating their wives or girlfriends or husbands that catch them cheating or whatever the fuck than actual murdering. You know, so go figure. But besides putting chips on them or a little anklet thing, that's not working. But when it comes to actually dismembering their bodies and torturing the fuck out of a child and killing them, they need to be put to death. I believe in the death penalty. I do. Why should they live their lifestyle in prison? They're living, and all they do is eat and work out. Oh well, oh so poor, unhumane. They don't deserve that. We cannot take back what they did, even if they say they're sorry. It's, right? Oh my god, my back's hurting. I gotta go, people. Time to take a med. Shit. And I'm weeding myself off the meds, not because I want to, because for some reason they can't fill them. Something's about to happen with that. I can't say no more, but something's about to happen with that, and that ain't right. Because I can't go through withdrawals like that. They can't make me do that. I've been on them for like what, going on 3 years. Ow. With this device in my ass, I always got to recharge it. Was the surgery worth it? Fuck no. It did help my leg, but what about my fucking back? Anyway, yes, everybody, if you got your own station, say it now, but you gotta watch Mad Mystic Skywatcher. She's got her shit together and she's really sexy. Yep, and she's a really good mom and she's got her whole shit together. And she watches this guy. She's definitely knows what's going on. So anyway, I love y'all, and remember, be careful. And if you got kids, grandchildren, nieces, nephews, or damn any child, oh yes, do not leave them alone at all, even if nobody's around. Just nope. And when they say to you, "But mom, I'm a big boy now. I can walk to the bus stop by myself." Fuck no. And don't even I'll watch from here shit. Because, two guys in a car might just come by and just throw them in the car. And then what are you going to do? Chase after the damn car? What are you going to do? Oh, definitely be a helicopter mom or dad. But yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's Windows update. Go to hell, Windows. No, wait an hour. Damn you. Sure, it's not important anyway, right? Damn thing. I guess I gotta update my computer before it crashes. Anyway, I love you all and everybody be safe. And I think something's gonna happen in September. So have a backup plan with the kids going to school. And if you can, teach your kids at home. It's getting insane. Insane. I don't know what to say. I feel sorry for the teachers and all they want is their pension, But okay, everybody have a good night and have a good weekend. And damn, I hope the sun comes out because all we've had is rain and I need to cook out on the grill and turn everything off and save your electricity because why pay the damn heat pimps, right? Love y'all. Bye.
Say bye, Sassy. Wake up, you fatty. Bye.